Good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, let's get started. Okay. So yesterday on Saturday we looked at some stream programs, right? I have shared the Java code as well as some questions. I see that Melvin has provided the answers. That is right. Good, Melvin. Like I see that answers are correct. But only thing I can say that, so for this sum, you are doing the summarizing int option, right? So instead of summarizing int, there is a method called sum. So similarly, we have a count method, right? We have a sum method as well. That also you can use it. Okay. So others, please look at practice those questions. And in case of any question, you have any doubts or something, you can ask me in the upcoming class. Or you can, if you have any doubts, you can look at the program that Melvin has written, or you can ask me the questions in the upcoming class. So please practice these questions. These are some interview-based questions I have provided in the Telegram group. Hope you able to look at these questions at least. Yes, no.
Yes.
Yeah. Just try writing the answer. For example, for duplicate elements. So set does not allow duplicate elements. So what you can do is in the collect method, you can add it to the set, and then you can print it like, right? So just check, just think about it. With the predefined data structure, you can do it. Okay. And once you practice it, still you are not getting, then you can ask me the question. Okay. Now let's look at some other methods of a stream. So there are some methods called limit method and then skip. So what does this limit and skip will do? So let us understand this. Now, for example, we have a numbers, right? Let me take the numbers from here. Yeah, copy this code. So here I want to, so numbers. So how can I create a stream from a list, any collection object? How can I create a stream from the collection object?
Dot stream of.
Is it a dot stream of, or it's just a stream method, right? On the collection object, we can call the stream method. Followed by, you can see we looked at the collect method, count method, distinct method. So drop file, which is a feature of Java 9, but my Java version is 11, so it is showing. So we have a method called limit. Are you able to see the method called limit?
Sir, we are not getting your stream.
Are you able to see now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah. So now are you able to see the method called limit?
Yes.
So here there is a method called limit, and it is taking, what kind of argument does it take? Is it a predicate or consumer, or is it a what kind of argument?
It's a
Long variable, correct? That means it's a number. It takes only a number. So what does this method will do? And look at here, short circuit stateful intermediate operation. Okay. Look at here, short circuit. Let us look at what is this. Okay. Let me do 4. So here, so what I'm trying to perform is numbers on this numbers collection, which is array list, I'm performing limit. So just let me do sysout. So if the sysout statement is providing the output, then what I can call it as?
terminal operation.
If it is not providing output?
Intermediate.
Yeah, that is the easiest way to identify like it is not a definition, but that is how you can understand. Okay. Now, am I getting output?
No.
No, that means it is an intermediate operation. Okay. But whenever you look at the definition, it is telling blocking, correct? So whenever you look at this method, let me put this here. if you look at the Java documentation for this, so short circuit stateful intermediate operation. Now we know what is the intermediate operation, but now we'll try to understand what is short circuit. Okay. Now let me do for each. What does the for each will take?
Will print.
Consumer, right?
Consume.
Now if I print it, can someone tell me, guess what is the output? What can be the output?
Only 4 records will come. I think.
Yeah, only 4
Ten.
records will be printed. Let's see. See, 10, 15, 20, 30. 10, 15, 20, 30. So from 5th record onwards, it is not printing, correct? So how many, let's put a debugger point here and then see how many times this code will execute, okay? See, once, first time, I'm doing F8, second time, third time, fourth time. I mean, like it is internally executing, okay? So, but how many outputs you got? 10, 15, 20. That means 3 elements. If I go, 4th element I got. After that, immediately it is stopped, correct? Did it execute the length of the array or did it execute whatever the number you have provided here?
Number.
So that's where this is called as a short circuit. Why this is called as a short circuit means this limit method. Why this limit method is used? So out of the given elements, you want only first 10 elements. Okay. You want first 15 elements. You want first 10 elements. Whenever you are executing a query from the database, what happens in sometimes? So if you execute a query from the database, select star from employee. Okay. This will give you, can I say that this query will give you all the employees? Means it may give 1,000, 10,000, anything, correct? But out of this, you want only one record, first record. Then what I can say? I can say that limit 1. This is one practical example. So that means in whenever we are working with a collection framework, we don't want all the records. We want only some particular first 10 records or 20 records or something. Then we can go for a limit method. So whatever the number that you mentioned here, from the 0th position to that position, it will execute. That means it will perform the operation. For example, after this, instead of for each, can I write a filter? After limit, can I write a filter?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Can
sir.
pipeline.
One terminal operation, one intermediate operation can be followed by another intermediate operation. So filter. Now in the filter, what does the filter will take? Predicate. Now here, predicate is nothing but takes one argument and returns Boolean. Now what I'm doing, P greater than 10. And then let me for each. Now what will be the output? Can someone tell me?
Only 3 records. 15, 20, 30.
15, 20, 30.
So that means here, so practically where we can use it. So whenever we get some records on top, you don't want to execute the filter on all the records, correct? You want to see, for example, your collection is having 100 records, but you want to first 10 records only you want to execute. But if I am not having this limit, what happens? Will this filter will execute all the records or only first 10 records?
All records.
So for example, assume that here also you have 10 again. What is the output you will get? So sorry, here. So here first you have a 10 and then 10. Okay. That means the filter will execute. That means whatever the predicate condition that you have mentioned, this will be executed till all the length. So what is the length of this array list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 elements. So that means this condition will be executed on the 9 elements, but you don't want that. You want to execute this condition on only specific elements. Then I have to apply the limit. Now here, what is the output of this limit method? Till here, I don't get an output, but how many records it will give?
3.
So till here I am saying.
4.
Starting 4 records.
4.
Starting 4, correct? 10, 15, 20, 30. On top of this, your filter will execute, correct? Now here, whenever you are writing like the code like this, that means the filter will execute only 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? So this if you want to do these kind of a features, then we go for a limit method. Limit method is taking a argument. What is that argument? It's a long number. It's a number only. That means whatever the number that you provide, it will execute till there only. Okay. Now, if you look at the question that I have given, okay, so where can we use this question? Correct. From the interview perspective, let me show you some questions. Okay. Find the longest. So find the second largest element in the array. Find the second largest element. So here, you guys know how to do the sort, right? How to do the sort?
Yes, sir. Sorted.
Okay. If I am calling, for example, I have this one. So this is the array. From this array, find the longest number. Can I say that I will do the sort? So numbers dot stream dot sorted. If I perform the sorted, what is the output?
In ascending order.
All the elements in the ascending order, correct?
Yes.
Now, if I pass it here, collection dot reverse order, then what is the output?
Even the ascending, descending.
Descending order. Now, largest means after getting a descending, you need first element will be the largest element, right?
Yes.
Yes,
See
sir.
here, after performing this operation, can I say that your array will be in the reverse order? That means maximum element will be the first. Then
Limit one.
limit
Second
one.
largest.
Limit one. So second largest
Yes.
means
Limit two.
limit two.
Limit.
Skip one. So I'll come to the skip later. So limit one. So if I do limit one dot for each. So can I say that it will print the largest element?
Yes. Yes.
So this is how you need to answer in the interview. Okay. So this is where like in projects or interview, this is where the question comes. Here, before this one, it is showing 55. Before this this intermediate operation, the output is coming as 55. Okay. So now, why it is called as a short circuit operation? Because whatever the number that you provided here, till that number, it will perform the execution. Post that number, it will immediately stop it. That's where it is called as a short circuit. And why it is called an intermediate? Because it is not providing the output. Okay. Similarly, let me try for a numbers dot stream dot skip. So there is a method called skip also. Now, what is the argument that skip method is taking?
No.
Long, correct? That means can I also say that it is also taking a number?
Yes.
Done. So what does this skip method will do? Will it provide output? No, it is also intermediate. Okay, now in order to, can someone guess what will be the output if I do like this?
The third record will not be print, remaining will be print.
Only third record or till third record?
Only third.
Till third record.
I think only third.
No, what happens is it will see the name itself is skip.
After
What is the meaning of a skip method?
After
It will
three
ignore the
elements.
Yeah, the name itself, the skip means like you are skipping this one. That means I'm ignoring this one, right? So why am I getting this error? Sorry, what is the error? Tell me, someone.
Not to mention the
for
predicate.
each.
We have
Yeah,
to give
For
filter
each.
Yeah, instead of filter, I need to give for each.
for
Right?
each.
Yes. So now, skip, the name itself is telling it will skip the elements. How many elements it will skip? 3 elements. That means first 3 elements will be skipped. So 1, 2, 3. Then after that, it will print all the elements. So let's see what is the output. See? Okay. So let me write here somewhere. Sys out skip method output. Okay. Now look at here. skip method output. So what is the number I mentioned? 3. So that means 10, 15, 20 are skipped. Is it giving the after 3? What are the 30, 45, 55, 55, 45, 15? Is it giving the same?
Yes.
Yeah, this is about a skip method. Skip method will skip the number of element that you have mentioned here. Limit method means it will limit the output till that number. Okay. Now from this given array, find the second largest. Let me remove the duplicates. What is the second largest?
After limit 1, you need to apply skip.
Yeah. So here after limit 1, see limit 1 means here from this one. First let us look at here. If I see, my question is write a
Limit.
stream program to display the second largest number. Okay. Now, so here
Limit.
collection dot reverse order will give me the descending order. That means 55. So till this line, the output will be like 55, comma 45, comma 30, comma 20, comma 10. Sorry, 15, comma 10. This is my output of this reverse order. Okay. When I say limit 1, only 1 will come. So now I will say limit 2. So when I say limit 2,
Limit 2.
what is the output here? 55, comma 45, correct?
55.
Okay. Now let me write in the
Skip
next line. Now if I say skip 1, that means first one will be skipped and then it will print 45, correct? So here let me use skip. Skip 1. So that means when I say skip 1, what is the element that will be skipped? 50. First element will be skipped. So done. Out of these two elements, what is the first element? 55 is skipped. Then what is the element that is there present? 45. So it will print that 45. So let me put this question. Sys out. Okay, done. Now let me run the program. See, write a program, stream program, display 45. Okay, now similarly, second shortest number. Write a program. Let me copy this. Write a stream program to display the second smallest number. Then what should I do?
You need to remove that overloaded sorter.
Yeah, if I remove this one, can I say that it will be normal sorting order, natural sorting order?
Yes.
Okay, then second smallest number. That means it will be, the order will be, so
Ascending order.
till here, till this sorted method, the way you need to understand in the interview is you execute one by one statement manually. Okay, till this sorted method means it will arrange the elements in 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, 55, this manner. Then if you say limit 2 means what is the output? 10, comma 15. Yes or no? And then skip 1. Then it will skip 10. What is the leftover element? 15. Now, am I able to display the second shortest element?
Yes.
Whoever is not speaking, please go on mute. Let us run this program. See, second shortest 15. Now, similarly, if I'm asking write a program to display the second largest employee name who is getting the second largest salary. Write a program to print the employee name who is getting the second largest salary. If you are saying that maximum salary means you can use a max method, correct? Okay, but if I don't want a maximum person, I want the second largest or third largest. Can I say that in this sorted method, I have to use a comparator? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So will you guys try that program at home?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is the question I have. Okay, I'll provide that question today. So you only the same code, only in this one sorted, you need to write a comparator. You already yesterday, whatever the code I have written, I have given you. Does that has a comparator for the salary? Look at here, sorted method, which is taking employee salary. So after writing this comparator, what I can say? I can say that limit to dot skip, correct? See, same code, copy this code till here. and then emp list dot stream dot sorted. Can I say that this is the logic of the my sort method?
Yes.
Dot limit 2 dot skip 1 dot for each p sys out p. It will call the toString method, it will print, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Does it look easy?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's run the program. See here, second largest person is 128, employee name, current salary is 6 lakhs. So let's look at whether he is a person. Yeah, see here, this person is getting 8 lakhs. What is the second largest? 6 lakhs, correct? If you get third largest, then what you do? Limit 3,
skip
Limit.
skip 2,
Limit
correct?
skip.
Yes.
Two.
Yes.
Okay. Now, for example, I want second and third, then skip 1 only, correct? If I do see out limit 3 means it will give you the 3 output. Out of that, I'm skipping the first one, highest I am skipping. I'm getting a second and third, correct? See,
Correct.
sometimes they may ask you, I want only second, I want only third, but I want a second and third. Then I will do limit 3, skip 1, correct? So in this way, limit 3 means what is the output of a limit 3 method? Tell me. Whatever may be the input, whether it's an employee, number, string, whatever it is. Limit 3 means what is the output? 3 elements,
First-
correct?
First,
Those elements can be T1, T2, T3, for example. Okay. Now out of this limit, after limit 3, if you say skip 1, what is the output? T2, T3, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how, if someone is asking you print second highest, third highest, fourth highest, then based on you have to take the consideration of this limit and numbers. You need to play with these numbers, correct? So this is also one most frequently asked question, like write a program to print the second highest salary, third highest salary, and then second highest number, third highest numbers, third smallest number, fourth smallest number, like that. Hope you understand, guys. Okay.
Yes.
Now there is a method called find first. Okay. Now here, why do you understand why these are called short circuit operations? Limit and skip. Limit, because it is executing what this number is mentioned. Beyond that, it is not even executing, right? It is not even looking at your stream. So that's the reason this is called short circuit operation. Now similarly, there are other short circuit operations. Now write a program to print the first number in the given array. Write a program to print first number in the given array. Can someone tell me how can you write without stream?
Numbers dot get of 0.
Yeah, that is simple, right? Numbers of dot get of 0. Okay. Now similarly, now here if I want to perform some operation and then display the 0, fine, then I should go for a stream. Then there is a method called find first. Look at here. Are you able to see find first? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So find first method, what is it a terminal operation or intermediate? You can hear terminal operation, short circuiting. The reason it is called short circuit means whenever you call for find first, it will take the first element. It will not even look at for the rest of the things. It will stop the execution immediately. And so here, so yesterday we looked in the previous class, we looked at optional. So whenever I'm calling the find first, if my array is empty, will I get a null pointer exception or not?
Yes. Null pointer.
Yes.
I will get. So in order to avoid that, what should I do? I can go for a optional, correct?
Is present.
Yeah. So the find first method will return the optional. So if you want to get the data from the optional, you
Okay.
you can call the get method. I'll come to that. But the what is the meaning of a find first? If you want a first element, then you can use the find first method. Hope is that clear, guys? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So similarly, find any. Find instead of this find first, you have a find any method. The this is also like can be used for anything, like find, whenever you say find any, it can be a first element, second element, third element, anything. Okay. Now any match, all match, I'll explain this tomorrow. Okay. Now you are able to see the drop file, right? So drop file, this is not a Java 8 method. This is similar to the limit method, and there is another method called skip take while. So these methods are Java 9 features. Why am I getting this one here is in my build path, I have had the Java 11 as my build path. So that's the reason you are able to see here. See here it is Java 1.8, but in my laptop, Java 1.11 is also installed. And that's the reason it is showing the drop while and take while. But those are the Java 9 methods I will be explaining whenever we are discussing about the Java 9. Okay. So this is so the remaining methods are for each, ordered. We know we have a for each method. You guys know what is the for each, right? What is the use of for each method?
To perform
iterate.
terminal operation.
To a connection.
Yeah. Okay, but there is a method called for each ordered. So we are also going to look at that. Then we have a method called flat map. Okay. Then we have a method called reduce. Okay. So we are going to see this reduce method tomorrow. I'll be explaining this flat map now. Okay. Then later we have parallel stream. This parallel stream and reduce I'll be explaining tomorrow. So today I'll be explaining, we'll continue with the what is a flat map. So the most frequently asked question is, what is the difference between map and flat map? These answers are present in the notes, guys. But this is also one important question, like what is the difference between a map and a flat map? Now, when can I go for a map method of a stream?
You need to
Take
return
something, return something. Means take
Yeah.
string and return integer.
So here,
function. It will take function.
yeah, function as an argument, right? So from employee list, this employee list is having an employee object, but I want to write a program to print employee names in a separate list. Then how can I do?
Emp list dot stream dot map.
Stream dot map. Okay, then okay,
And
I don't want employee's name. I want employee salary into a
Collect.
separate list.
you take one argument.
So see here, whenever you have a map, so you're also able to see one map to double method, map to int, map to long method also. So these are also same as a map to map method only. But the only thing is map method takes wrapper class. Map to double means in the employee object, what is that salary? Is it a double argument, string argument? What kind of argument? The salary?
Integer.
Salary. Generally, how do you get your amount?
Yeah.
Amount
Double.
will have a decimal
Double.
point, right? If you are buying something like 9 rupees 50 NP, can I say that it's a decimal?
Yes,
or
sir.
no? So that means the salary will be represented in the decimal format, correct? Whether the organization is giving you the 50 NP or not, it doesn't matter. But the salary generally how we denote? Using the double, correct? Decimal format. Now here, map to double, if I am using map to double, still also it will take a function like function as an interface. That means it takes a P. What is the meaning of P here?
Employee object.
Employee.
Employee object. P dot get salary. That means it is returning a salary. That means it map to double means it will return the double argument. Dot collect collector dot to list you can use. Okay. Collectors dot to list. Now, whenever I do collector dot to list, what is this? What is the return type of a list? Tell me. List of string or list of double or list of what?
List of double.
Double.
List of double. Okay. So now here in this example, what this map method is doing, whether it's a map or map to double, anything, what it is doing, it is taking one argument and returning another argument, correct?
Yes.
It is taking an employee
sir.
argument, one employee object at a time, correct? It is taking one employee object. For that employee, it may give name, it may give salary, it may give ID, whatever you have writing here. That means, can I say that this map method is a one-to-one mapping?
Yes, sir. One to is.
Okay.
Right.
Now let us take one more example. Now where that means map follows one-to-one mapping. So then to one-to-one mapping will be there. So, but flat map follows one-to-many. Let's see how. List of string L1 equal to new array list. Okay, let me put L1 dot add Karthik. Kiran. Okay, done. Now let me create another list. Okay, L2. L2 dot add Ashok and Aditya. Okay, done. Now let me create L3, which is taking L1 and L2. So that means let me take L3. Okay. In L3 dot add, I want to add both the list. Add instead of string and all, I want to add L1. L3 dot add L2. So I have to change the data structure. So here I can say
List of list.
list, correct? List string. Yes or no? Yeah, let me
Right,
check.
right.
Sorry, I should remove this one. Yeah. Now here, hope you understand the difference here. L1 is a list which is taking Karthik and Karan as a objects. L2 is a list which is taking Ashok and Aditya as a object. Now there is a list called L3 which is taking L1 and L2. So in the L3 directly, do I have a string argument or do I have a list argument?
List argument.
Okay. Now from the L3, I want to get. So now see here, you are given with this L3 argument. Now interviewer is asking you, I want L4 of string like this. I want L4 of string like this. That means, see, you write a stream program to see here, this is given to you. Now you write a stream program which should generate a list which will have Karthik, Karan, Ashok, Aditya. That means it should have a list of string only. Here the given thing is list of. Okay, let me give you again. So input
Merging
is
into one.
yes, input is list of list. Okay, but output I want is
only in list.
Only single list. Okay, that means whatever is there in the inside list, you take it out and then add it to the outside list, correct? Or whatever you want to do. But see, the input given to you is a list of list, but output I want a list of only single list. If this is a requirement, then you can go for, if I'm using a map, will it work?
No,
On
sir.
top of this L3, on top of this L3, if I am calling the map method, let's see. L3 dot stream dot map. So what is the, if I'm giving say P, what is the P means here?
List one.
List of
List
string.
object.
Yeah,
It is
but-
not a string
yeah.
object, right? It is a list of string. And if you are returning, it will return one-to-one mapping only, correct? Yes or no? So can you use a map here in this scenario? Map is not possible. So in order to, so that means here, can I say, So what is my output? I want output as a list object only. In this scenario, I need to go for a flat map. So flat map
can't
will
we-
provide.
Can't we chain it, sir? Like, because the first map will give the list of strings. Again, you put a map to get string out of that list.
How can you get
Chaining
it? See, first
Uh,
of all, the map method does not give you the this one, right? One-to-many mapping, it won't provide you, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. So first write a one map method, which will give the list of strings. Again, you write
How
another
it
map.
will give? How it will give? Whenever you are using this map, okay? From this map, how can you get it? It should return something, right? It is having only string. See, if you have a list of strings, you can return, correct?
Correct.
But you have inside another list, correct? How can you return, right?
Yeah, got it, sir.
So
Okay.
in order to perform like if your data structure is collection of collection and you want it to a collection object, then you can go for a flat map. Flat map will provide one-to-many mapping. Let us look at now. Now let me use flat map. Okay, flat map is taking what? Function argument again. Okay, now here, look at here. Flat map super list string extend stream. That means internally it has. Now what I will do if I do P, what is the meaning of P?
List of
Here,
string.
list of it's a list object only, right? This internal one, correct? Now on top of this, I want to perform a stream object. Stream. If I call P dot stream, then what happens? It will return. See, for each element, each list. So here L3 is containing how many lists? 2 lists, L1, L2. First, it will come to the L1. So can I say that P is nothing but now here, whenever I'm executing this flat map, what is the meaning of P? L1 object first. What is that L1? It's a list object. On top of the list, I'm performing the stream. Can I say that it will give all the data? All the elements of a list L1? Yes. And then it will go for a L2 and it will give the data. Then I will do the collect. Collectors dot. Now let me print this one. This out. Don't worry, I'll explain this one, but let's see the output. See, am I getting Karthik, Karan, Ashok, Aditya, 4 in a single list or not? Yes
sir.
or no? Yeah. So how we have performed this one is, if your input is now, the question comes, what is the difference between a map and a flat map? So then first you need to tell the interviewer that map is a one-to-one mapping. Flat map will provide one-to-many mapping. And then you take this example. You write this example. For example, you have a list of string. Okay. Then L1 is a list of string, L2 is a list of string. And there is a requirement that L3 is a list of string. So that means if your input is a collection object and you want the output as a collection object, then we can go for a flat map. Now, as per the definition of a flat map, what it is telling. So here, if you look at this for flat map signature, so it is taking a function argument. What is this function argument? It should be a type of list. That means it should extend from a list interface, and that internally can extend from stream. So that's the reason. See here, what is this P? P is nothing but a list. On using this list, you are calling the stream method. Whenever you're calling this one stream method, what is the meaning here? L3.stream. L3.stream means what? It will iterate over the L3 array list. What does the L3 array list is containing? At 0th position, one list object. At first position, one list object. Is it clear till here? Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. Yes.
Are you able to understand, right? Like when I ask the question, just say or type your response in the chat, man. Not only you two, for all, please respond. You can speak or you can put in your response in the chat whether you are able to understand or not. So whenever I say L3.stream, what is the meaning? I am trying to iterate over the L3. So what is the size of L3? 2, correct? Now, whenever I say L3, first element is L1, correct? Now, can I say that P is nothing but L1 object?
Yes, correct, sir.
What is this L1? Is it a string? It's a list
Yes.
object.
List
It's a
of
list
string.
object now. So on top of a list object, can you perform again a stream method or not?
Yes, perform, sir.
So whenever you call the perform stream method, what it will return? It will return stream of whatever you have the input, correct? So that means whenever you perform p equal to p dot stream in the L1, what you have Karthik and Kiran. So that will be added to this collection. That's list object first, whatever you are correcting, done. That means you have created a list and you have from the inner list, you added the data to the outer list, done. Now again, you will go to the L2. What is this L2? L2 is also a list. And then you are calling the stream method. Whenever you're calling the stream method on a L2, it will take Ashok and Aditya, and those will also be added to the list. So this is how you can use a flat map. Flat map will provide the one-to-many mapping, whereas map will provide one-to-one mapping.
Yes, sir. Right, sir. Correct.
Hope you understand, guys. This one is very important. For sure, asked question.
Yes, sir. Understand.
Others, please respond. Anyone? Should I repeat anything? Sanjay, Shesha, Srivalli, Melvin.
Sir, actually, it looks a bit complex to me. I'm not able to understand.
Where you did not understand? That is what I'm
This,
trying to ask. Right?
A flat map, like how is it mapping one to many?
Okay, here, it's okay. Whenever I'm writing a map method, if in this example, whenever I'm doing the map double or map method, what this map method is taking here in this example? What is the P?
P is employee object.
So what you are returning?
Salary.
That means it's a properties of an employee object, correct? You instead of
Yes.
here salary, you can return name or you can return ID, anything. That means you can return only one, correct? You're taking one object and returning another object. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is a one-to-one mapping, correct?
Okay.
That means you are taking one element and returning one element, right? Can you do more
Yes.
than one?
More than one? No,
Because-
we cannot return.
The reason for that is map method is taking a function as a function argument. What is the output of a function argument? One argument only, correct? We don't
Yes.
have an option to return multiple. Done. Now, but whenever if my hope you understand this requirement, what is this or not?
Yes, it's two-dimensional list.
Yeah. So whenever see here, first I'm creating a L1 which is containing a string, L2 which is containing another two strings. Now L3 is not taking a string argument directly. L3 is taking L1 and L2. That means at 0th position, one array list object is present, which is this one, L1. At one position, another array list object is present, correct? Hope you understand till here.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Now I want, see here, this is the input given to you, list of list. Now I want output as a list of string. See, list of string is given to you as an input, and I want list of string as an output. That means at 0th position, one array list is there. You take the data from the array list and then create it and create a outer side list. At one position, another array list is there. You take the data and then create it. So this is a question. Then what in this scenario? In this scenario, we need to go for a flat map. Why flat map? Because see, whenever you are using a L3 dot stream, what is the main? What is the output of this till here? It will see what is the L3 is a list of list. L3 dot stream means it will. Can I say that it will iterate over the L3?
Yes.
That means at 0th position, what is present in the L3?
List,
Karthik
L1
and-
list.
Karthik and Kiran.
No, in the L3, I am saying. At
L1
0th position,
list.
one L1 list is present, correct? Now,
Yeah.
so can I say that this P is nothing but a L1 list?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what you want, you have to take the string L1 list objects and you create a separate list object, correct? That means you have to extract the data from the L1 and create a list, add it to one. See here. If you are doing this one in the normal, then what you do without Java 8, can I say that L3 dot size equal to 0, I less than L3 dot size. Okay. Then
Sir, in list interface, there is a method called add all. So
that also you can use. Add all you can.
We can use that also.
But that is when you go for an interview of Java 8 and all, they don't ask you whether you are using add all method, right? Add all will add all the objects. So I am trying to tell you with this one. Okay. Now here, so here, whenever you have a list of lists, can I say that this is how you write a code? So first, let me create a third output resultant list. List string result equal to new array list. Okay. Now at 0th position, what you have from the L3? One list object. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So can I say that I have so list string equal to L3 dot get of I, correct? If I do like this, what I will get? When I do like the
L1 will get
L1 list object, I will get, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now here, list. Okay. Now, if I want to take the data, can I say that again I have to iterate over here?
Yes.
List dot size, correct?
Yes.
Now from here, what I will get?
Elements in L1.
Okay. Now if I say that list of dot get of I, so get of j, that means can I say that elements in L object, correct?
Yes.
What are those elements? It can be a string object, right? String
Yes.
obj. Now if I want to add it to the output list, can I say in line number 55 I have created a result object? Can I say that I have to add it result dot add obj, correct?
Yes.
If I do like this, so first what will happen? L3 dot size means 2. Okay. Now whenever I say 0, I equal to 0, at 0th position one L1 list is there. Now this okay. Inner list. Okay. Now, so this inner list is nothing but currently L1. Now L1, what is the L1 size? 2. Okay, 2. L1 dot get of 0 means what I will get? Karthik. That will be added to the resultant array. L1 dot get of 1 Kiran. I will be added to the resultant array. Done. Will it be repeating? No, because I will cross the length. So then L1 dot get of 1. At this position, I have a L2 list. And then what is the size of the L2 list? 2. And then L2 dot get of 0, Ashok will be added, Aditya will be added. Now what is the resultant array will contain?
List of strings.
List of string of Karthik, Karan, Ashok, Aditya, correct?
Yes.
Now similar thing I want in the, so this is without using a Java, Java.
Strings.
Now I want this one in a stream. Now here internally, whenever you are using this for loop, internally you are writing one more for loop, correct?
Yes.
Now what is the meaning of this one? For outside, in the outside, in line number 5, for the outside one record, you have multiple records inside, correct?
Yes.
That means is it a one-to-many mapping?
Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So here, whenever you are using a flat map, here what is this P? See here,
Yes.
L1 object, correct?
Yes.
L1 array list object. Now in the array list, you are see what you are doing in the inner loop. From this array list, you are extracting the data and then adding it to the collection object, correct?
Yes.
So what is this for loop? For loop is nothing but a list dot by see how does the for loop will be created? By calling the collection object dot stream method is nothing but a for loop, correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So now here when I say P and P dot stream, what does it mean? I am iterating over the inner loop, correct?
Yes.
So that means the P is a list. P dot stream means it will give the inner object values that I'm adding it to the outer object, correct? Like I'm created a result array separately. And can I say that whenever it is executing for the first time, so first L1 will be passed. L1 dot stream means it will give Karthik and Karan, and that Karthik and Karan will be added to the list object, right?
Yes.
Okay, done. L1 is completed. Now, what is the another object next? Second object, L2.
L2.
L2 dot stream means it will give Aditya and Ashok. And then that also will be added to the same collection which is created previously.
Yes.
Yeah, done. Again, do you have the length? Only 2 are there, is there? Done. So that means by using the flat map, am I achieving the same functionality?
Yes. And the return type of flat map is
So return type, you see, you look at here. You see here, stream of string, like because I have a string here. If you take an employee, again, it will be like an employee and all. It will a stream of string only. Here, what is the output of this one? It is a stream only, right? On top of stream, you are performing the collect operation. That's it.
Okay.
So here, why it is called a one-to-many? Because here flat map is taking one object. What is that object? It is not an employee object, nothing like that, right? It is a list object. So from that list, you are extracting the stream. So here one list is one, but from the list you are extracting, see here, L1 is a list. Okay. Internal, when I say L1.stream, how many objects are coming? One or two?
2 objects.
That means your input is one, but output is two. If I am adding one more here, what is the output? L1.add ABC. So when I do this, what can I say to this flat map? What is your input? L1 object. That means L1 object is nothing but one object only, right? List object. But whenever you say that L1.stream, how many objects will be written now?
First time it's 3 elements.
That means you are passing one input and then getting multiple outputs, correct?
Huh.
That's the reason this is flat map will be used one-to-many mapping. Map will be used one-to-one mapping.
Yes.
Hope you understand now.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So the same program without for loop, without Java 8 will be like this. With Java 8 will be like this. So the best way to understand this coding is you write a program without for loop, so without Java 8, and then write with Java 8. Okay. So in the interview, this will be asked for sure, like what is the difference between a map and a flat map? You can tell that map is used for one-to-one mapping, flat map used for one-to-many. Then you take an example, this one. You remember this example and then explain. If input is this one and if I want the output of list of string, then I should go for a map, not a flat map. Hope you guys understand this one, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Debendra, I understand that you might be understanding, but others may not understand. So that's the reason it's my duty to make everyone understand. So I'm explaining. Okay. Yeah. So now, so tomorrow we are going to look at the parallel stream for each ordered and all. Okay. And now let's look at the optional class. In the last class, we looked at the optional, right? Let us create an optional. Let me create optional example. I'm just writing one class name called optional example. You can write any name. Okay. Main method. See, I spent so much time on the flat map because that will be asked for sure. So please try at home after the class. Okay. Now let me create a method called public void display and take one argument, string I. Okay. Now if I want to, let me make it as a static method, public static void main. If I want to call this method from the main, I can call display. I'm passing null. Okay. Now here this is returning. Let me return string. Okay. Now return null. Now here instead, let me pass hi. Okay. Now it is returning string s equal to. Okay. Now if s dot contains ABC, sys out true, else sys out false. Now can someone tell me what is the output if I execute this program?
Pointer exception.
What is that exception?
Null pointer exception.
Yeah. So here, this is how we generally forget sometimes, right? So writing a null check, we will forget it sometimes, right? So this program is giving the null pointer. So whenever you are calling this method, you are returning null. So on top of null, you are performing the contains method, you will get a null pointer exception. This is how we generally get a problem in our real-time projects. Some people will say that, sir, I will write a null pointer check. If you are writing a null pointer check everywhere, then no issues. But developer is also a human. Human can do the mistakes, right? So that the null pointer exceptions are something which are nothing but a human errors, right? So, for example, here you have a conditional statement instead of this one. For example, if I dot length equal to 2. Okay, then I will return I, else I will return null. So if this is kind of a conditional statement, at some point of time you may get, see, sometimes you will get a I, sometimes you will get a null. So some people may not be able to write or may not be able to handle the null pointer exception sometime. It may happen. So in order to overcome this one, in Java 8, there is a class called optional has been introduced. Okay. Now, instead of returning a string object directly, what we can do is we can create a optional object. See, yesterday we have seen optional class, right? Let me create optional. Okay, let us go to this optional class. See here, optional. So here in the optional class, see, by default, you have a variable called already object is created. See, empty is nothing but a null. So by passing null, they are creating an empty object of optional. Now it has a private constructor. See, private optional C. So if the private constructor is present, can I create an object of that class?
So
No,
where
sir.
from
We
that?
can't.
We cannot create, right? So in order to, so since it is having a private constructor, we cannot create an object. In order to create an object, what will I do? I will create
Factory method.
off method, correct? So there is a off method. So by calling this off method, I will pass the value. Then it will return the new, see, look at in line number 113, if you look at, it is returning a object, new object. So if I want to create a optional object, what I will do? So return optional OP equal to optional dot of, here I will pass I. So here, what is this T? I'm returning generic type is string. So I will put this one. Okay, done. Now OP is my object. Now, like remove this condition. If I want to return OP, then am I returning a string object now? No, I am returning an optional object. Now my return type also should be changed to optional, correct? Okay. Now, so here, say now the question comes, can a user defined method return a optional as a return type? In the interview, they may ask you, can a user defined method or this displays a user defined method, right? Because I have defined this method. Can this method return the optional as a argument or
Yes, it
return
can.
type? Yes, we can.
Yes.
So if you want to do the optional, you can see what is this? Earlier, I am returning a string, but now I am creating a optional object. What does the optional object contains inside internally? String object. For example, if I want to create if I want to return employee, optional of employee I can create. Okay. Now whenever you get this display method, see here return type is no longer a string object. It's an optional object, right? So let me change this to optional. Copy this and put it here instead of string now. So now here S you got it. Now what is this S? It's an optional object. Now you want to check whether the see whenever you are getting an optional object, it may contain null or it may contain some data. At that time, what do you need to do? There is a method called is present. Look at here. There is a method called is present. In the optional class, there is a method called is present. See, if the value is present, returns true, otherwise false. That means if the value is null, it will return false. Now let me call this is present. So is present means, for example, here, if I am instead of creating let me pass null. Okay, let me pass null. Now let us see what it will print. Is present will, if it is returning true, then I'll write if else condition. Not null. Null. Okay, let's run the program. Null pointer. Okay. Okay. Off nullable. There is a method called off nullable. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. So let me give I and see. Okay. So if I call off method, see not null. See, that means if the value is not null, this is present method is returning true. But instead of calling this off method, we have another method called off nullable. Okay. So here off method returns an optional describing the given non-null value. If it is a null value, it is giving null pointer exception. The best way to do is off nullable. If you are calling this off nullable method, return an optional describe the given value if not null. Otherwise, it returns empty optional. So you go to this method. See here, if I am passing the value as a null equal to null, then it is returning empty object. If not, it is returning a new optional object. Hope you know, guys, this is called ternary operator. Hope you know this one.
Other emails.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Different.
Yeah. So instead of writing if else condition, you can write a ternary operation as well. So what is the meaning of this one is, so whenever the value is passed as null, it is returning empty. What is this empty? Look at here. It's nothing but an object by passing the null. Okay. Now, if it is not null, then it will return whatever the object that you pass, it will create an object and it will return it. Now, by calling this off nullable method, now let me pass null here and see what is the output of this is present method. Let me do the sysout also. Sysout is present. See, what am I getting? The output of line number 10, I am getting false. That means whenever there is a value is null, what this is present method is returning? If the value is present, it is returning true. If the value is not present, that means if the value is null, it is returning false. Now, in my project, whenever I am getting the return type as a optional object, can I say that I have to do like this? I have to check first is present, then I want to get a value. How can I get a value? By calling the get method. The get method, the value is present, returns the value, otherwise throws null, no such element exception. But here, if I am using like this, there is no option of getting a no such element. So just give me s.get. Let me do sysout. s.get. Let me run the, let me here pass it the value as I. Okay. Now let's run the program. See, s.get, what it is printing, see, it is printing true. S.get is nothing but I. So that means if you pass an employee object, then you will get an employee object. So in this place of string, you can put anything, whatever you want.
Sir,
Any question?
can you just repeat that off nullable method?
Yeah. If you look at this off nullable method signature, what it is taking? It is taking one argument, correct? If this argument equal to null, so do you know that this is a ternary operator? Whenever this condition is true, then this will be executed, correct?
Yes.
And whenever this is false, this will be executed, right?
So if it is that value is null, then
it is they are returning empty. What is this empty? It's an object. Look at here. They are creating an optional object by passing null as an argument.
Okay, optional with null.
Yeah. And if it is not, new optional with whatever the value that you have passed. That means whether it's a null, whether whatever the element that you are passing, whether it can be a null or it can be a not null. Always you are getting an object, correct? Okay. Always you are getting an optional object. On top of that optional object, by calling this is present method, you can check is present will return true if the value is present, correct? When I say value is present means internally in the optional, if the value is null, it will return false. If the value is not null, it will return true. Hope you get it, Shesha. I think, guys, any questions? Anyone, any questions on optional?
No, sir.
Liju, Krishna, Sunil, Harish, Sanjay,
No, sir,
Ritesh, Suman, Swati, Srivalli, Sanjay.
No, Karthika.
Guys, like whenever you're silent, I am thinking that you understood it. So if you have any questions, please stop me and ask me the question. I'm ready to answer your question. Okay. Now, so that means the main purpose of this optional in the Java is to avoid the null pointer exception. Now, the next question that will be asked in the interview is, whenever we are writing a user defined method, can I write the optional as a return type? The answer is yes. Now, how can you create a optional? Optional class is having a private constructor. How can you create a optional object? By calling the off method or off nullable method. They'll be asking the difference of what is the difference between an off nullable method and off method. So here you have two methods, off nullable and off. Okay. So the difference is whenever you are using a off nullable method, whether you pass the null object or not null object, it will return you the optional. Okay. But whenever it comes to the off method, here if you are passing null value, see, requires non-null. There is a check. If you are passing a null value, then they are not accepting here, requires non-null. Okay. So that means it will, the only off method will not handle the null checks, null value. So that's it. The best way to use is off nullable. Now let us look at some other methods. So what is the get method? By calling the get method, you will get if the value is present, you will get that value. If the value is not present, then you will get a no such element exception. Let us look at what else the other methods. Let me open the decompiler. You can open the decompiler in the Eclipse as well, or you can open separately. Let me open where the Java optional class is present under the java.util package. So it is just a new one class that is created under the util package. Optional. Okay. Look at here optional. So we know that optional, it's a constructor. You cannot call it. Okay. See, you can call the empty method. Empty method will return whether the value is empty or not. Okay. Off method we just now looked at. Off nullable we looked at it. Okay. Now get method, in order to get the value from the optional, if the value is not present, it will return the value. If the value is null, then it is throwing the exception. Is present method will return the true if the value is present. If not, it will not. So is present here, there is another method called is present, which takes a consumer interface. Consumer interface is nothing but takes one argument and returns whatever the value is present. See, that means it is handling the null check also. See here, the difference between a if present and is present and if present, here it is. Is present means it returning true or false. If present means it is taking one argument. Based on that argument, it is evaluating the check. Filter is same as the other. So same, like you have the filter, map, flat map, same. On top of the optional also, you can perform the same thing. Like map method takes one argument and returns something else. Or else equals, these are overridden method, and hash code overridden method, toString overridden method. Okay. Now there is one question that is asked in the previous class, right? So we have a comparator interface which has abstract method, but still more than one abstract method, but still why it is called as a function interface, right? Someone asked a question. Yes or no?
Yes.
Comparator java.util. If you look, if I'm looking at this one, so here it is annotated with the function interface. So with the knowledge that we have, function interface is something should have one abstract method only. But in this one, you can have, you can see one compare method, one equals method. Two abstract methods are present. Now the question comes why? So if you look at the Java documentation, So in the function interface, I can create a function interface with one abstract method, and then I can have the object class method. Now, where this class method is overridden, equals method, equals, hash code, all these methods are present in implementation is present in which class?
Object class.
So you can have the object class method as a abstract methods as well. It will not create a problem. Let me show you that. Let me create one interface, new interface, test one. I'm creating an interface. Let me create public void display. So is it abstract method?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm annotating with the @ function interface. Okay. Now here, if I am writing one more abstract method, will it display compilation error?
Yes. Sir.
Okay, done. I cannot write. That means user defined methods, I cannot write more than one abstract method. But let us look at, see, what is the hash code method? Hash code method is present in the object class, right? It is overridden also, correct? Now let me look at this hash code method. Am I getting a compilation error?
No.
No. Let us, what are the other methods? Equals, correct?
Equal.
Yeah, let us look at this one. So am I getting a compilation error?
No.
These two are abstract
Object
methods only,
method.
but still I'm not getting. Okay. Now let us look at something else. ToString. ToString method is also overridden in the object class, correct? So am I getting a compilation error?
Through the concept of inheritance.
Yeah, I'll come to that point, but am I getting? No. So here, let us look at what is the other method, finalize. Finalize method is also a method of a object class, right? Let us try. Am I getting a compilation error? Yes, I'm getting, correct. Here, why, see, why I'm not getting error for other method, why am I getting an error for finalize method? Now, if you look at the object class, in the object class also, this finalize is a default, it's a protected method. It is not a implemented method, correct? Let me
Yes.
open the object class, java.lang.object class. Okay. In this one, finalize. See, do you see any, see, what is this method? Protected method. But if you look at the equals method, hash code method, you have some logic. Yes or no? So here in the equals method, you have a logic. Okay. In the hash code method, it's a native method. Native method means it will be implemented in the operating system. Let me look at the ToString. See, ToString is also something. Look at here. Class name, @ some hexadecimal number. Okay. So that means whatever the method, this three, whatever the method this you are looking at this one, hash code equals ToString. These methods are overridden in the object class. So even if you are writing a function interface, you can use the object class overridden methods, but still you will not get a compilation error. That is because it is mentioned in the Oracle documentation. Let's go to the Oracle documentation. Yeah. So look at docs.oracle.com. So this is a, because Java is by Oracle. So if you have any confusion, just look at the Oracle documentation. If you look at the mentioned data here, an informative annotation type used to indicate that an interface type declaration is intended to be a function interface as defined by the Java. Conceptually, a function interface has exactly one abstract method. Look at here. See, conceptually, a function interface has exactly one abstract method. Since the default method have an implementation and they are not abstract. An interface, if an interface declares an abstract method and overriding one of the public methods of java.lang.object, that is also does not count towards the interface abstract methods. Since they are implementation of the interface, will have the implementation in the object class. So look at here. Conceptually, the function interface has only one abstract method. That is correct. Whatever the concept that we discussed, but they are, if you look at here, if an interface declares an abstract method overriding one of the public methods of java.lang.object class. So in the, just now I have shown all these three methods have been overridden in the java.lang.object class or not? are these methods overridden in the object class or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that means if an interface declares an abstract method overriding one of the public methods of java.lang.object, then that does not count towards the interface abstract methods, correct? As per
Yes.
this language, can this be counted as abstract methods? See, by looking at this one, you can say that, sir, this interface is having 4 abstract methods. But with this documentation, can I ignore this count, these 3 as a abstract methods?
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
No, you are not.
Yes, we can ignore.
because the documentation, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
No, black is black.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. Are you able to see now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that means as per the documentation, what it is telling, if a method that is already overridden in the object class, you cannot, though you are mentioning that method as abstract method, it is not count, you should not count that, because in the object class, the logic is already provided. So that's the reason, even though comparator has a equals method, that is also equals method is also a object class method. That is the reason comparator is called as a function interface. Hope that question is clear.
We can say in short that an functional interface can have object class public methods.
Object class, yeah. Object class overridden, like whatever the mention that you mentioned, that should have been overridden in the object class as well.
Public methods of the object.
Yeah. Okay. Is that doubt clear? The one who asked the question? I think, is it Srivalli?
So some other girl, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
okay, fine. Yeah, whoever it is, I'm just, I forgot the name, but is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is a good question. So you can look at, see, whenever you get a doubt like that, right? So instead of looking at some documentation over internet, just follow the Java documentation. So this is a truth, right? No one can say this is a wrong, because these are created by the Java developers or Java creators. So because of this one, that is not counting it. Any questions so far on the optional class or anything?
This functional, hello.
Yeah.
This functional interface and object having relation, this object implement this functional interface, or is because object method are overridden in the functional interface.
So here, what is the concept says that I'm muting you because there is a background noise. Yeah, the Ram Babu, I think, right? So what is the concept it is telling, right? It is for all the classes, object class is the parent class, right? So in the function interface, you can have the parent object class, public method or overridden methods in the function interface as an abstract method, but still those abstract method will not be counted as a abstract methods. See here in this example, I have a display which is user defined. So this is abstract method, but these 3 also abstract methods, but these 3 will not be counted as a number of abstract method because these are overridden in the object class. That is a concept. Automatically these are overridden. So whenever you are using this test1 interface in somewhere, so this methods have the implementation elsewhere already, but this is the method which does not have an implementation. So whenever the compiler is looking at it, compiler don't look at the lambda expression for this one, because these methods are already provided the implementation by object class. So this is the method that user has created. So whenever you're writing a lambda expression for this function interface, the compiler will look at this display method only. Any questions?
Sir, one interface can extend another interface.
Yes.
In that case.
Yes. In that phase also, what is the inheritance? Like you're saying that, I get your question. So you are saying that these 3 you will mention in some other interface?
Yes, sir.
Then also it is same extends. See, whether you write in the same class or whether you write in the extends, can I say that extends is nothing but your child class will copy it, right?
Correct, sir.
One class can extend only one other class, but one interface can extend multiple interfaces.
Whenever you are using a extends keyword, extend should follow only one, right? Implement should follow multiple, correct? It doesn't
Yes,
matter
correct,
whether it's
correct.
interface or not. Here, see, interface 2 is having this one. Okay. Now interface is extends test 2. Okay. So here, then also it is not a issue, because whether you write it in this one or whether you write it in the parent class, what does this compiler will understand whenever you have an inheritance relationship? All the parent class methods can be seen by the child class, correct? Technically, what the compiler will see, though you have written in separate place, but this will be copied into this one, right? At runtime. Like this, it will look at, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Hope your doubt is clarified. See, whenever
Yes,
you
sir.
have, yeah.
What I observed is that if you are extending another interface, if the test 1 is a functional interface, then it has to extend only the marker interface.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise,
Yeah. Okay. Your question is something different. Now, in the test 2, let me create here. Let me create one show method, abstract method. Public void. Now, can I say that this is a functional interface? Okay.
yes,
Now what your question is, now here in the test 1 interface, I am extending another test 2 interface. Why am I getting a compilation error? Simple. See, what is the meaning of inheritance? Child can see parent class also, correct? Child will acquire the properties from a parent. That is nothing but inheritance, right? It doesn't matter whether it's an interface or class and all, but what is the inheritance? Child will acquire the properties from parent. Yes or no? The one who asked the question.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. So whenever it is acquiring the properties, can I say that test 1 is an interface, test 2 is a parent. So what is that parent in the interface? Show method. So can I say that this will be copied or seen by the function child interface? Now in this one, how many abstract methods are there?
2 abstract methods.
2. So can I write a interface, function interface with the 2 abstract methods? No.
No.
If you remove this one, then it will see there is no error. That means you can extend a function interface, provided it can see your parent should be a marker interface or your child should not have a abstract method. See here, either instead of test 2, what I will do, what are the marker interface? Serializable, but here I can write display. See, there are 2 ways to achieve. So whenever, see, the question will be asked, like, can you extend a functional interface? Okay. Now, in order to extend, see, for example, you have one interface, test 2, you are trying to extend into another interface. In the child interface, you should not have a abstract method, or the other way is your parent should be a marker interface. Hope you get it. Why
Yes,
this
sir,
is
yes, sir.
possible? Because in the serializable is a marker interface which does not have abstract method. So even that it is not having none of the methods, right? So none of the methods are child copied to the child. So it can see only one method. Whoever is not speaking, please go on mute.
Only one abstract method will be present at all. In the
Yeah,
both
whether
interfaces.
it's a inheritance or not, or single and all, you should have only one abstract method. Okay. Now instead of serializable, if I am implementing this test 2, okay, if I am extending test 2, already test 2 is having one abstract method. If you are declaring one more abstract method, what is the count of abstract methods in the test 1? 2. So it is not a function interface. Now remove this one. Now will it be a function interface? Yes, because test 1 does not have an abstract method, but it is extending from test 2. As per the inheritance, child can see the parent methods. So what is the child test 1 interface abstract method? Is a show method only, correct? Hope you guys understand. Bhavesh, Sunil.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This was a nice point. Yeah.
So either you can extend it from a serialization, or in the child class, child interface, you don't need to have the methods. You just need to remember the concept, right? You don't need to butify the topics and all. Okay. Now someone said that one interface can extend another interface. Now, in order to remember that, I will give you simple advice. So here, I have a class T1, comma T2. These are two classes. I have a interfaces I1, comma I2. Okay. T1 extends T2. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, I1 extends I2. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. T1 implements I1, comma I2. Is it correct?
No.
T1 implements I1, comma I2, guys.
Yes.
Correct, sir.
Yes.
Okay. T2 implements I1, comma I2. Is it right?
Class.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Now, some people will confuse between extends keyword and when to use extends keyword, when to use a implements keyword. So the simple fundamental you can use is between the same types. Let me write here. Between the same types, you can use extends. Okay, here, whenever you look at here, what is T1?
Class.
Is it a class?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it a class? So between, can I say that these two are same types, class only? You can use the extends keyword. Is it an interface? Is it an interface? Are these two same? Then you can use the extends keyword. That is the reason here. Between the same types, you can use a extends keyword. If it is different, you can go for implements. Extend keyword does not allow more than one argument, but implements will allow. Hope you understand.
One class can extend only another class, but
Yes.
one interface can extend.
Only whenever you are using a extends, you cannot use more than, look at here. Test is also interface. Am I allowing? This extends keyword will allow only one. Whether it's a class or interface doesn't matter. Okay.
But implements.
But implements you can do. Yeah, one class can implement multiple interfaces. So when can you go use? How can you say between the same types you can use a extends keyword? Between the same types means T1 is a class, T2 is a class. You can use a extends keyword. I1 is an interface, I2 is an interface. You can use a extends keyword. But if you are class and this interface, then you need to go for a implements keyword.
When we see the decompiler of some particular class, it will implement so many interfaces. Right?
Yeah. Example array list, correct? Array list, if you look at the array list source code, see array list is a class implementing list interface, random access interface, clonable, serializable. Is it implementing multiple interfaces? Yes. But how many classes it is extending?
Only
One class. So that's the reason this abstract list is extending from abstract collection. If that is possible, then they should have mentioned this abstract collection by comma separated here, right? Since that is not multiple inheritance is not possible in Java using extends keyword. I don't want to mention that because it becomes a core Java class. So multi-level is possible, but not multiple using extends keyword. Any questions, guys, on the whatever we discussed so far today? Yeah. Tomorrow we are going to look at the local date time, and then for each parallel stream, for each ordered reduce method. Okay. Then that will complete almost all the Java 8 features. On Wednesday, we are going to, I'm going to ask you the interview questions. I've prepared some questions I'm going to ask you. On the Wednesday, entire session would be the questions session. I request you all to please be prepared and then come back. And tomorrow I'll be mentioning the method reference as well. So once everything is completed, we are going for a question answer session on Wednesday. Thursday will be holiday and Friday will start with the Java 9.
Please post all the questions that you have.
I already posted. Have you not seen the Telegram?
No, I have not seen that.
Yeah, just look at the Telegram. I have shared it yesterday night itself. And I have some people have provided the answers as well. Look at the Telegram. Are you part of the Telegram?
Yes.
Yeah, just look at the Telegram then. Any other questions, guys? So today, tomorrow, please go through the notes, and then come back with the details. On Wednesday, we'll have a session. In that, we are going to look at all the questions. Ritesh, have you enrolled it? Have you enrolled for this course?
Yes, sir. I am enrolled this course, and today is my first date for live session.
Okay. Okay.
I
Then
understand all
have you
things.
got? Did you get the previous videos?
Yes, sir. I get the previous video. I completed 4 video completed.
Okay. Any questions are in this today's session?
No, sir. I understand all of you for today's session.
Okay. So how did you get this link? Zoom link? You got an email from the Ashok IT, right?
Yes, yes. I got, when I complete the payment, then I get the link of classes.
Yeah. So in the same link, you have one more, in the same email, you have a link to join the Telegram group as well. Just click on that link. If still you are not able to join, then call the admin. They'll add you from the backend.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. And Ritesh, since
Sir,
you have joined late, you go through the question session, and then if you are, once you write all your questions in a paper or somewhere or notepad or something. Once you join the Telegram group, you can put your questions in the Telegram group, or
yes,
in the
sir.
next class, tomorrow class also, you can ask your questions at the end.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have one questions. What is the related to reactive programming?
I'll explain that later.
Yeah. Okay. So in this course, reactive programming is cover.
No, we are covering Java 8, 9, 11.
Okay. So reactive programming, which feature available in Java?
So that is different. I'll come to that later.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Was there any question from others? Anyone? Okay. So guys, like by Wednesday, we'll completing Java 8. So you can ask the questions later also Java 8, but I request you all to please go through the notes, practice the questions that we have done. I'll be sharing the entire code today again, and then please be prepared. Wednesday will be the interview questions. So we can go through all of those. And Friday, we can start with the Java 9. If no question, that's all for today, guys. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.